All right, so back with another episode of The Fool's Journey. Um, it's been almost a month since the last time I made an episode, so I'm just gonna be Penny. So I'm just gonna talk about how things have gone and where things are headed and some lessons that I've been learning. So the first thing that I'm realizing is um, more and more that I'm realizing is that we're here to serve. This is a place where things really just work better for you. I feel like in a more pure way, when you're serving, so when you're trying to fill a void, not so much when you're trying to do for yourself. And I mean, good things can happen for you, obviously if you're only doing for yourself, you can get rich, you can, make all sorts of things happen, but to feel fulfilled, I think you really gotta be serving others in some kind of way. And so this job, working at this kitchen, obviously I'm making money doing it, but it feels like a give and take reciprocal service. And so like I'm getting more comfortable with the idea of the fact that I'm kind of in the system because I'm able to be around other people, help them. They're helping me with lessons in my life just by existing. And I'm realizing that community, people, being around other people, uh, is super powerful because I've been in the cave for so long. I've been, only kind of doing my own thing for so long, and I'm finally coming out into the real world again and realizing that uh, you know that we have to be around each other. We are social creatures. We're not meant to stay holed up all the time. Now, it's good to be um, isolated sometimes, I think it's a good thing to go into an isolation mode, but it's good to come out, and it's great to make things happen with other human beings, even if it's just making some food, you know. I feel like I'm having some great times already, even if it is just working and making a paycheck. And lots of lessons to be learned as I'm trying to find this sound as truthful, and I'm dialing in. Right now, I'm taking a spiritual time to rest. I feel that's necessary sometimes. Sometimes you need to draw back and just not do anything. And, it's not like I'm not doing anything. I've cleaned my house. I've gotten, I've been able to kind of cleanse the area, and I think it's setting me up to create from a more grounded headspace. So sometimes, creating isn't always about doing the thing, or like completing a task isn't always about doing the task. A lot of times it's about setting up the environment so that way the task can be done efficiently. So you're not sitting there burning away energy trying to make something happen that's not supposed to happen, like I was doing with the business that I had before I just recently quit and started doing this job as a cook. And so uh, I've got 40 hours, and you know what? I have time to do this. I have time to play. I do need to fix a few things, and my finances are low. So I need to get my MacBook fixed and get a couple pieces to be able to record again. I didn't realize it, but some things have broken and I can't record. So I'm using just the iPhone microphone right now. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and I wasn't even gonna do this episode. I just felt called to do it just now for some reason, and so here we are, sitting next to the herbs. I got the rosemary and the oregano plants just hanging out here. Looks like I'm in the weeds, um, but no, I want to create some more music, and I'm gonna be using kind of a crossover vibe, and I don't want to reveal too much because I think what I'm about to come out with is going to be truly unique. And if you love, conscious music, if you love music that really moves your soul, um, I'm coming out with some stuff that kind of bridges the gap between the natural and soul evoking music and then the industry shit that's going on right now. All of the the I'm gonna tap into the mainframe and I'm gonna embellish the box with my sacred music magic. And I think I was kind of already doing that with the Goldmine album, but this is gonna be in a more directed way. If you listen to that album, you can see it's all over the place. Things are gonna be different now. And again, I'm making this documentary because I know shit's gonna pop off. I know nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody's watched the first few episodes of it. A couple people haven't. If you have, thank you very much. And when you do watch this, it'll probably be because there's been a shift in my algorithm and you were led here. Because, I'm just going to keep grinding and pushing and figuring out what is going to work here, how we're going to get these messages of peace and love and bringing back creativity and working on something and not giving into instant gratification and mindless addiction. I want to be able to spread a message of all that and not have the industry. Like, I want to get into where the industry's at, right? And we want to break it open. You can't fight it if you're on the outside. And I feel like I'm been doing some research, and I think we got to change things a little bit. Everything that's out right now is it's negative programming. All the stuff that's making it big, at least there's some good stuff. There's some good stuff that comes out. But anyway, I digress. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. Yeah, Truthful is coming at you. And so I just took a moment here to do this episode, and I'm gonna get to making some videos because I don't have everything I need to record, which is what I was gonna do with the day. I just have this iPhone, so I'm gonna make a few. I have my other iPhone, I think, that has a better microphone and camera. I'm gonna use that one, and I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna get some cool shots and reveal some new material, pre-record, pre-studio, pre-release and everything. So if you saw this and you made it this far, if you're new, thank you for watching this. Now go listen to my music and hopefully you love it, and we remain friends. And if you're somebody who's just been kind of like watching my stuff, and thank you, and we're just going up from here. So have a great day, and I'm gonna go record some music now.